Hey, Rome Alliance Church, it is Chris, and I'm here for this week's session of Beyond the Status Quo, where we go deeper with one another through conversations during the week. Maybe it's over a cup of coffee with someone, and we wrestle through questions to help us reflect more on this week's sermon and where God's leading us in our lives. Well, we had a really cool sermon today that really struck home for me, and that was just focused on truth. What is truth? Where does it come from? What truth is right? Because we live in a culture, in a world where truth is relative, and basically what's good for you is fine for you, but what's good for me is fine for me, and that's okay. And while we have to respect others and love other people, and we can't let differences divide us, God's truth shows us that it's absolute, that there is no multiple truths out there, there's one. And so that sparked for me 3 questions that I want to challenge you with to ask someone this week. And I start with question number 1. First one is, what view or opinion in my life needs to be changed by the truth? You know, how many times do we spend the week, put energy into defending our view or opinion of something? Maybe it's, let me give you an example. How about your political party or your political candidate that you're thinking about voting for? Now, I know it's controversial, but have you ever really stood back? Have I ever stood back and really said, is this the right way? Is this really the truth? I challenge you and the person you're discussing with to wrestle through something in your life that you would never, ever question. And just see where that dialogue goes and see what God shows you through that. You may come to the same conclusion, but open that up to God to give him an opportunity to speak into it. And look at your finances, look at your Facebook, look at the way you spend your time, look at your thoughts to identify what those things are. Number 2, how does my life reflect my view of Jesus? How do my everyday actions, my thoughts, what I do, how I talk with others, how do all these things ultimately point to Jesus rather than ourselves? What do we need to change? What's something that's in this book that you know deep down you need to change in your life, but you kind of do it's okay, I can kind of interpret it this way, but you know, or you've been convicted of something that needs to change? What is that? I give you encouragement to try to make that change with God through the Holy Spirit. Number 3, how do I move from being me-centered to being more Jesus-centered? What preferences do I need to change? What do I need to look at? What do I need to reevaluate and let God shine his truth into that situation? So many interesting things to wrestle with. Things that we don't even think about through the week. But this week I challenge you to do it and share with someone that you're meeting with, or share it in a group chat. What is God showing you as we go beyond the status quo?